Hey guys, today on Reel Hazardous we are going to look at how we improvised our own lift bag. If you've seen any of our videos before, you know finding anchors is nothing new to us. When we went down to the Keys this year, well, one, we bought a lift bag, and another video on that some other time, but as we were thinking about it, what would be an easy thing that you could fill with air, send it to the top, and the idea we came up with was a garbage bag. We have this Hefty garbage bag right here. We saw the commercials, we saw John Cena, the big guy, WWE champion at some point or another in his life, maybe now, who knows. Hefty lift bags. He looks pretty strong, he says they're pretty strong. We saw in this bag, it was the blackout bag, which means it hides the mess because, you know, we want to leave the ocean a little cleaner than we found it, and you never know. It's also the clean burst. I have no idea what that means. The scratch and sniff. Got a mask on, I can't smell it, but it's got a picture of the ocean on it. So if any bag was going to do the job, we figured it was the Hefty, ultra strong, blackout bag with the scratch and sniff. So that's what we went with. Our objective was to lift an anchor. We figured we'd start small. We picked an 8-pound anchor, and we had about 10 foot of chain on it. So it had a little bit of weight. Figured if a garbage bag could lift that, then maybe we'll try something heavier next time. In the video, we took it down and we'd basically thrown our anchor overboard. We did it on purpose for the sake of this test. We wanted a controlled environment. So, you know, we picked the ocean and threw our anchor overboard. As I got down there, saw it on the ground, took out our Hefty lift bag, took a little carabiner clip, clipped it on, clipped it to the anchor, and just like a regular lift bag, I took out my regulator, quick few shots of air to bring it up, and it seemed to be holding air, brought it up, added a few more, and we got it just a hair under neutral buoyancy, enough that I could lift it and transport it to our anchor line. If you've had a lift bag before, you know lift bags are supposed to have this little purge valve, so you take up whatever you're lifting with you, and as the air expands in the bag, you can release a little off so it doesn't go shooting up like a rocket and potentially come shooting back down and land on you. Well, obviously a trash bag doesn't have that purge valve. So what we figured we would do is we would go to our anchor line and attach the garbage bag by a carabiner clip and then fill it up with air, and then that way as it went up, either it would go up as designed and kind of shoot to the top and our guy on the top could grab it from there, or worst case scenario, for some reason the bag burst or flopped over or just this entire thing was a failure, it would break, but it'd still be attached to the anchor line, and as long as I stayed clear of the rope, I wouldn't get squished by one of these anchors. So that's what we did. One thing we've learned from this test, bigger carabiners. That was a little bit of a pain, but we have bigger ones now, so we were ready for trial number 2. As we went through this process, there was a small leak that formed on this. Those ultra strong bags are supposed to be tear resistant and leak resistant, not leak proof, so it wasn't a perfect idea, but it worked pretty well. I filled this thing up with air and went shooting up the anchor line, and the guys on the boat saw it, they retrieved it. There you go.
I think you pumped it up a little bit. I think my tire thing would work real good. Wasn't quite as airtight as I thought. Looks like it's got some stretch to it, huh?
So as our little experiment went, it didn't go perfect. We haven't found the perfect substitute to a lift bag in this case. But it was worth a shot. If you want to try that yourself, just, you know, make sure not to lose any trash bags out in the ocean. You know, keep it clean, keep it environmentally friendly and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you know, it is what it is.
You know, I was thinking, if we were just trying to MacGyver, you know, a lift bag, why don't we just try like this dry bag? I mean, it's watertight, you pump air in that, or put some duct tape on that trash bag and send it on up. Or
How much should we pay for that?
I don't remember. It was big enough. You know, shoot some air in there and then...
Probably too expensive to want to risk losing it in the ocean.
That's true, or too cheap.
Yes.
That's why we use the trash bag.
Trash bags. Cheap alternatives.
Maybe spend the extra $1, it pays for itself with anchors.
Hope you see this video, and if you don't, well, okay, we get it. But if you're not John Cena but you liked it, give us a like on YouTube, give us a like on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, find us on Facebook. If you didn't like the video, like it anyway, because it just makes us feel better, and why not make somebody feel good today? Like, subscribe, check out new videos, and see you next time.